We, the Conquerors of Carpathia, the sorrows of Moldavia, command you to kneel before our might, or join in our conquest. From the chaos wastes we were born, but its winds we do not serve. We fear no death, we fear no gods, for death is but a doorway, time a window, and we shall always return.
Vigo, the scourge of Carpathia, the
Sorrows, yes, I've heard all of this before. King Vigo of Carpathia, the Chaos Lord, on Blood Throne, the Chaos Dragon, the great Lord of Carpathia, leads this mighty force into battle, when he feels like it, of course.
Command me, Lord!
Prince Janusz, the Sorcerer Lord, on Baphomet, the Chaos Dragon, master of demonic magic, right-hand man of King Vigo. He always does as his lord commands. Demon Prince Gotashaz, demon general of Malal. With a burning hatred for the main four chaos gods, Gotashaz has joined Vigo in his quest to conquer all of the mortal realms and the realms of chaos. Dig Stranger, exalted sorcerer. He always has a trick up his slimy wizard sleeve. A powerful and cunning sorcerer, Dick has a deep hatred for all other sorcerers. He vows to take revenge on all of them since he was turned into a frog by an unknown mage. The massive hell cannon, the god launcher, and its handlers will fire any willing ammunition in the kingdom of Carpathia at its enemies in the chaos wastes and beyond. This giant is no mere lumbering oaf. He is a battle master, and his name is Biggest Dickus, wielding the gravestone of his late wife, Incontinentia. He seeks to smash and thrash all who dare cross his path. Bursting forth from a mighty portal, the Psygor was once a normal minotaur, but has been banished 40,000 years into the future by an unknown wizard. Now he has found his way back and seeks vengeance on all sorcerers. Death Crusher and Nirk, the Chaos Trolls, stupid forest-dwelling trolls who follow Vigo and his army around. They are offered a reward of 1/2 of a goat each for any enemy they slay in battle. The Chaos Spawns, Bog Thing, and the Jabberwock, creatures of the Chaos Woodlands, tamed by King Vigo and sent out to wreak havoc across the battlefields. Vigo's demonic hounds, the pain sniffers. They seek out and hunt down anyone who denies Vigo's rule or crosses into Carpathia. The unhinged and feral beastmen of Carpathia. These outcasts were welcomed into Carpathia by King Vigo and offered shelter for any who join him in battle, and food to any who slay his foes. The pitiless pack of bone eaters. These harpies are protectors of the Carpathian warriors' graves. They swoop down and tear apart any enemies of Vigo or Carpathia. The Death Dealer and his warriors of Slayhem, mounted Chaos Knights, these mighty warriors ride across the Chaos Wastes, scouting out new territories to terrorize for their masters and for Vigo to conquer and bring him to his new kingdom. The lost and the damned and the deadly sinners, these forsaken are all failed experiments of Dick Stranger and his quest to return to his human form. Now these brutal beasts rage across the Chaos Wastes, constantly hunting to slake their unquenchable bloodthirst. Though many mistake them for common beastmen, be not fooled by their appearances. These carnivorous creatures will cannibalize all they come across. The warriors of damnation. These chaos warriors are a motley crew of hired men who have turned away from the petty gods that have forsaken their wishes. Now they follow Lord Vigo into battle, singing the glory and praises of Carpathia, and wishing to spread through the Chaos Wastes. Well, there you have it. That is my Conquerors of Carpathia. My 99.999% metal and lead, and a tiny bit of plastic, and a little tiny bit of resin army. Now, you can tell right away by looking at it, this is more than 2,000 points, and in the old world, this is not a legal army as it sits. So, in keeping with a Stillmanian tradition of not changing my army list, but still wanting to have a little bit of variety and fun, I've decided to come up with a system where each game I play, I will roll to decide which warlord I will use, which chaos spawn I will use, which troll I will use, which giant or cannon or Cygor I will use. So even though this is more than 2,000 points, it will be legal. It's just a matter of who I will be using in each game, and that will allow me to just carry around one army box and just have a random choice of general and big beefy guy, and it'll be fun. It'll be a fun thing to do. Now, I don't plan on changing this army. I plan on keeping it exactly how it is. However, I would be open to changing individual men in units as they die, maybe, or perhaps coming up with alternate units. Not exactly changing what they do or changing their stats or changing their weapons, but like swapping in a guy. Maybe he got sick, maybe he died, maybe his wife told him to come home and he had to leave the battlefield, so had to switch him with another one. So I'm pretty happy with this army. I'm very proud of it. It took me quite a long time to paint. My girlfriend Maria helped me out with the basing, which she did an amazing job, especially on Cygor. Look at that mountain. So cool. And yeah, overall I'm very happy. Oh, and I hope you liked the blacklight effects that I used. I decided to try and use some fluorescent paints in it because without a blacklight they look really nice and bright and cool. With the blacklight they look amazing. They basically glow. So it's awesome. A couple quick shout outs. Wanted to thank Miscast Trent. It's a big inspiration for me. I love his stuff. Dr. Luke Blacksill, absolutely the biggest inspiration for choosing Chaos and going with such a bright color scheme. His army video is amazing. If you haven't seen that, go check that out right away. Um, oh, and Plague Bearer, Nurgling. He goes by, I believe. I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah, I think it's Nurgling. He's awesome. Definitely go check him out. His channel is awesome. His videos are great. He had lore videos too. Same thing with Dr. Luke, and same thing with Trent Miscast. Check those guys out. So cool. I'm looking to get more into sculpting now, so hopefully I'll be able to start sculpting a lot more individual models for my next army. But for now, my Conquerors of Carpathia will be led into battle for many, many, many years to come. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Command me, Lord.